Hi friends, I am Kailash Kumar. In this video, I'll tell you about OWASP top 10 attacks. The first attack is the injection. Basically, with the help of the SQL statement, we will get into the website through changing the address bar. Now we will talk about the union-based injection. The union-based injection is basically the combination of two statements that we will use to get into the website. And what platform we will use? We will use basically the DAM vulnerable web application for testing the union based injection. So firstly, you have to download the DAM vulnerable web application from the internet and just copy this in the XAMPP htdoc folder and just write localhost the dvwa and just start it. So we will check this in the medium level of security, the SQL injection. Just type here any input. We have find the get method, that is id equals to 1. So we will now check the order. What is basically the order means is what is the data with which has been filled and what is the amount of data. So we will check the orders by just written trial by 91, then from 99 is causing the error. So put 222 causing error, 2 giving the output, 3 causing error. So we have found that the order is 2, that is it contains the two tables or two databases. So now we will use the union base injection, that is union select 1 comma 2. We have get that. I'm really sorry, we must check the error. Before this we must check the error. If the the website is showing some error or anything like make some error here after the get method. Yeah, the error means that the website is responding to the error that it may be a vulnerable website. So one, back to the previous statement, that is the union select 1 comma 2. We have get 1 and 2 as a vulnerable statement. So now what we'll do, now we have to check the database. And the version of the database. We have get the database as the dvwa and the database version is 1.10.1.3 MarineDB. Why we have to check the database version? Because in SQL statements, SQL injection in union-based injection work only in PHP and MySQL database, and the database version should be greater than 5. So now we have get the database name. So we have to find the tables and the columns in this database. So just select do the SQL statement in the vulnerable order, that is the 2 1 or 2. You can do at 1 and you can do at 2 also. So I'm doing at 2. Let's see, select 1, table underscore name, from information underscore schema dot tables. What this means is that every table has an sorry every database has a table that is schema table that contain the name. So by this statement we'll get the different table name in that database. So just press enter and we are getting the table name at second. So this is the table admin, is it this the one, and this is the guest book, users, all plugins, application roles. These are the tables in the database. So we must consult to the user because we want the user credentials, right? So select table name. Now we want the column name, right? So column underscore name from information underscore schema dot columns where table underscore name sorry table underscore name equals users. This is an error. Why it is showing the error? Because it might contain the user that is being stored in the table, might be in the encrypted form. So we'll get the user as an hash value of the users. So just go to the website, type hex to text, yeah, text to hex converter, just type users, you will get the hex code. This now I am using this hash code here in the place of users. And how to use it? Just type 0 and x and the paste the hex code. This is what we have to type before the hex code. So press enter. Now we got the columns of the table users, rows, right? So we have got many columns, that is user id, first name, last name, users, passwords. So we have to find the username and the password to log into the machine. So just go, we have to find the user column and the password. So just right here select user comma password from users minus plus is the concatenation statement. So yeah, we have get the admin, the username as admin and the password as this. And what is this? This is an MD5 code that is being used to store in the database the password. So we have to convert this MD5 to the text form. So MD5 decryptor I am using. So just copy the password from here and paste it here and make the decryptor. We have get the code here, the password. So now let's check if we have got the correct or not. Just logged out from here. So the username is admin, the password is password, right? Just log in. We have logged in into the okay. In the next video we will talking about the